In modern society.
Oh, that's Donald! He's back early!
Casting for the 1966 TV series That Girl was a meticulous process that aimed to find the perfect actors to bring the characters to life. The role of Anne Marie, the ambitious young actress, was a pivotal one. Marlo Thomas, who was also a co-creator of the show, was chosen after a series of auditions that showcased her charm and comedic timing. Her ability to connect with the audience made her the ideal choice for the lead. For the role of Donald, Anne's boyfriend, the casting team sought an actor who could match Marlo's energy. They held chemistry tests with various actors, and Ted Bessell stood out for his natural rapport with Marlo. Easygoing demeanor and comedic skills made him a perfect fit for the role. The casting process also included auditions for supporting characters. The producers wanted a diverse and relatable cast. Each actor brought their unique flair, contributing to the show's dynamic. The chemistry between the cast members was crucial, and the final selections were made after careful consideration of how well they interacted with one another. Moments during the auditions revealed the actors' personalities, which helped the team envision how they would fit into the show's world. The combination of talent, chemistry, and the right attitude ultimately shaped the cast of That Girl, setting the stage for a beloved series that resonated with audiences.
Physician?
Mr. Marie.
Oh, no, he's fine. Yeah, just...
The director of That Girl, a groundbreaking series in 1966, approached the story with a fresh perspective that reflected the changing roles of women in society. Inspired by the feminist movement, the director aimed to portray the life of a young woman, Anne Marie, who aspired to be an actress while navigating the challenges of adulthood. The creative influences included the vibrant culture of the 1960s, which emphasized independence and self-discovery. The director's style was characterized by a light-hearted yet realistic tone, blending humor with relatable situations that resonated with viewers. Collaboration with the cast and crew was essential to bring this vision to life. The director encouraged improvisation, allowing the actors to infuse their personalities into their roles. This approach fostered a sense of authenticity, making the characters feel genuine and relatable. The use of bright colors and innovative camera angles added to the show's charm, creating a visually appealing experience. The director's commitment to showcasing a strong female lead helped pave the way for future television shows, making That Girl a significant part of television history.
You know something? There ain't a human being.
That Girl is a classic TV series that aired in the 1960s, featuring a young woman named Anne Marie who dreams of becoming an actress. The show is known for its humor and relatable storylines about the challenges of young adulthood. It was groundbreaking for its time, showcasing a strong female lead navigating her career and personal life. Out of the many roles in this series, which one was your favorite? The show also had moments that were funny, shocking, and even sad, so keep watching this video for more interesting facts. Do you have a cherished memory associated with this series? Perhaps you remember watching it with family or friends? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience related to That Girl? Your thoughts could spark a great conversation.
First name is your first name, and the town can take care of itself.
Daddy, I love my real name. It's just not a very good...
That in the vibrant world of the 1960s, the production of That Girl brought unique challenges and creative solutions. The set design aimed to reflect the youthful spirit of the era, featuring bright colors and modern furnishings that captured the essence of a young woman's life in New York City. The main character, Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas, lived in a stylish apartment that became iconic. Filming took place primarily on sound stages, but the production team also ventured into real locations around New York, adding authenticity to the show. Logistical challenges included coordinating the busy streets of New York for outdoor scenes, which required careful planning to avoid disruptions. The crew often had to work quickly to capture shots before the city became too crowded. Innovative techniques included the use of multi-camera setups, allowing for faster shooting and more dynamic scenes. This approach helped create a lively atmosphere that matched the show's upbeat tone. The combination of thoughtful set design, real locations, and efficient filming methods contributed to the show's lasting appeal and success.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Daddy.
And you obey the doctor's orders.
Oh, I will.
The series presents a mixed bag of opinions, reflecting both fond memories and critical perspectives. Many viewers recall enjoying the show during its original run, appreciating the charm and humor that Marlo Thomas brought to the character of Anne Marie. However, nostalgia can sometimes cloud judgment, as some fans later found that the portrayal of Anne as a scatterbrained and flighty individual became grating. While Thomas is recognized as a talented actress and comedian, the character's frequent exclamations and seemingly endless dependence on her boyfriend Donald can be frustrating. Some episodes do shine, showcasing moments where Anne's character is endearing and relatable, but these instances are often overshadowed by her more annoying traits. Critics argue that her reliance on Donald undermines the show's message of independence, suggesting that she could not navigate life without his support. This dynamic raises questions about the portrayal of women in the 1960s, as Anne's character often feels trapped in a time warp, unable to evolve beyond her initial characterization. Despite the charm of certain episodes, the overall impression is that the show struggles with its central character, leaving some viewers wishing for a more balanced representation of independence and maturity. The tension between nostalgia and critical analysis creates a complex view of that girl, making it a topic of discussion for those reflecting on its impact and relevance.
Get into business, and he has to fight to stay in business.
Donald, you sound like Bill Stern.
Okay. It sounds hokey.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1966 TV series That Girl was a significant part of its charm and appeal. The music was crafted to reflect the light-hearted and optimistic spirit of the show, which followed the life of a young woman named Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas. The theme song, That Girl, composed by Sam Denoff and Bill McCutcheon, perfectly captured the essence of Anne's journey as an aspiring actress in New York City. Its catchy melody and playful lyrics set the tone for each episode, inviting viewers into her world. Musicians and composers worked closely to ensure that the music complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the series. The score often featured upbeat jazz influences, which matched the vibrant energy of the city and Anne's character. The use of light orchestration allowed the music to enhance comedic moments while also providing emotional depth during more serious scenes. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to create a sound that was both contemporary and timeless, appealing to a wide audience. The collaboration between the musicians and the show's creators was essential in developing a cohesive sound that resonated with viewers. The music not only served as a backdrop, but also became a character in its own right, helping to convey Anne's aspirations and challenges. This thoughtful approach to the score and soundtrack contributed significantly to the show's lasting legacy and its place in television history.
I mean, Anne is here now.
And George is just leaving because he's got a very important appointment.
No, wait a minute. Maybe we can do this.
Marlo Thomas and Ted Bessell shared a strong friendship that lasted until Bessell's death. Thomas played a significant role in encouraging Bessell to seek medical help when he reported chest pains shortly before he passed away. The show was produced by Daisy Productions, and a unique detail is that daisies can be found in every episode, adding a subtle touch to the series. Character Anne, played by Thomas, lived in apartment number 4D, which became a recognizable part of her story. This setting contributed to the show's charm and relatability as viewers followed Anne's journey through her career and personal life. The series captured the essence of a young woman's aspirations and challenges in a changing world. The friendship between the lead actors and the thoughtful production details helped create a memorable viewing experience.
Marie Ina Albert. My friends call me Ina.
In the 1966 series That Girl, several scenes stand out as iconic moments that shaped the show's legacy. One memorable scene features Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas, auditioning for a role. Direction captures her nervous energy and determination, showcasing her talent and ambition. The close-ups of her expressions highlight the vulnerability and strength of her character, making the audience root for her success. Another significant moment occurs when Anne navigates the challenges of being an aspiring actress in New York City. The cinematography uses vibrant colors and dynamic camera angles to reflect the bustling city life, immersing viewers in her world. The performances, especially from Thomas and her co-star Ted Bessell, bring a relatable charm to their interactions, emphasizing the humor and warmth of their relationship. Filmmakers have noted that these scenes resonate with audiences because they reflect the struggles and dreams of young women in the 1960s. The show's ability to blend comedy with real-life challenges made it groundbreaking. Actors have shared how the show's themes of independence and self-discovery continue to inspire viewers today, making those iconic scenes timeless. The impact of these moments lies in their ability to connect with the audience on a personal level, encouraging them to pursue their dreams while navigating life's ups and downs. The blend of direction, performance, and cinematography creates a lasting impression that resonates beyond the screen.
Anne just wouldn't. Would he?
The title of the show sounds similar to Batgirl, a character played by Yvonne Craig on the Batman series during the 1967-68 season. Craig once shared a story about mishearing that girl as Batgirl while waiting with other actors. When she saw Marlo Thomas walking to the stage, she realized her mistake. A notable aspect of the show is the running gag where a character refers to Anne as that girl. This was initially meant to be a one-time joke in the pilot, as the writers doubted they could keep incorporating it into the dialogue. However, it became a recurring element in nearly every episode. Marlo Thomas's family also made appearances on the show. Her sister Tara, brother Tony, and father Danny, all featured in the episode titled My Sister's Keeper, which aired in 1969. This connection added a personal touch to the series, showcasing the family's involvement in the entertainment industry.
And Gertrude. Oh, your girlfriend? No, our dog. She died.
The 1966 TV series That Girl had a significant cultural and social impact, resonating with audiences in ways that reflected the changing roles of women in society. The show featured Marlo Thomas as Anne Marie, an aspiring actress living in New York City who navigated her career and personal life with independence and ambition. This portrayal of a single woman pursuing her dreams was groundbreaking at the time, challenging traditional gender roles and inspiring many young women to seek their own paths. As viewers watched Anne tackle various challenges, the series sparked discussions about women's liberation and the evolving expectations of women in the workplace and at home. The show's lighthearted yet meaningful approach to serious themes made it relatable and engaging. It influenced pop culture by introducing fashion trends and catchphrases that became part of the era's vernacular. Moreover, That Girl contributed to the visibility of women in media, paving the way for future female-led shows. The character's journey encouraged audiences to think about their own aspirations and the importance of self-identity. The series remains a touchstone for discussions about feminism and the representation of women in entertainment, reflecting the social changes of the 1960s and beyond.
Oh, really?
Really?
You're not mad at me?
Of course I'm not mad at you. Don't you know I...
The show featured 3 distinct opening themes throughout its run. The first season had a more subdued instrumental theme with a different video sequence. From seasons 2 to 4, the opening became more upbeat and jazzy, which became widely recognized. In the 5th season, lyrics were added to the theme, aligning it with the successful Mary Tyler Moore show that premiered the previous year. Earl Hagen composed all the music for these themes, and is also known for the theme of The Andy Griffith Show. In the 5th season, producers included more location shots, showcasing the exterior of Anne's apartment building. Ted Bessell, who played Donald Hollinger, is best remembered for this role. He maintained a friendship with Marlo Thomas, the lead actress, until his death. They even discussed a potential film remake where their characters, now older, would reunite and fall in love. This idea reflects the lasting impact of the show and its characters on both the actors and the audience.
You know, Governor, if I may say so, New York really does have everything, including a governor with a sense of humor.
The critical reception of the 1966 TV series That Girl was largely positive, with many praising its fresh take on the life of a young woman trying to make it in New York City. Reviewers highlighted the charm and talent of Marlo Thomas, who played the lead role of Anne Marie. Critics noted that the show broke new ground by portraying a single woman as an independent character, which resonated with audiences. Viewers appreciated the humor and relatable situations, making it a favorite among young women of the time. The series received several nominations, including Emmy nominations for Outstanding Comedy Series, an outstanding continued performance by an actress in a leading role in a comedy series for Marlo Thomas. These accolades were significant, as they recognized the show's impact on television and its role in shaping the portrayal of women. The success of That Girl helped pave the way for future female-led sitcoms, influencing how women were depicted in media. The recognition also solidified Marlo Thomas's career, establishing her as a prominent figure in television history.
said you made a federal case.
Editorialized a little, but it was an honest piece.
One of the titles considered for the show was Miss Independent, a name given by Danny Thomas to Marlo Thomas because of her strong-willed nature. In the original unaired pilot episode, the main characters, Anne and Don, both worked in the Seagram building located at 375 Park Avenue. The show shared several similarities with the Dick Van Dyke Show. Marlo Thomas's father, Danny Thomas, produced the Dick Van Dyke Show, while the creators of That Girl, Bill Persky and Sam Denoff, were head writers for the Van Dyke Show. Both series were filmed at DeZillu Studios, and props from the Dick Van Dyke Show occasionally appeared on That Girl. The writers of That Girl even adapted some storylines from the Dick Van Dyke Show for their episodes. This connection highlights the influence and collaboration between the two shows during that era. The blend of talent and shared resources contributed to the unique style and humor that defined both series.
You'd want to drive home early and avoid the late drinking crowd.
We decided to stay in town and avoid the early drink.
During the making of That Girl, the cast and crew shared many memorable moments that brought them closer together. One day, while filming a scene in a busy New York City street, Marlo Thomas, who played Anne Marie, found herself caught in a sudden downpour. Instead of stopping production, she decided to embrace the rain, dancing and laughing as the crew scrambled to protect the equipment. This spontaneous moment not only lightened the mood, but also showcased her playful spirit, which became a hallmark of her character. Additionally, the show's writers often drew inspiration from real-life experiences. They would gather in a small room, sharing stories about their own struggles and triumphs in the city. This collaboration led to many relatable storylines that resonated with viewers. The camaraderie among the cast was evident, especially during rehearsals. They would often break into laughter over flub lines or unexpected mishaps, creating a warm and supportive atmosphere. Behind the scenes, the crew worked tirelessly to create the vibrant look of the show. The set designers took great care in crafting Anne's apartment, ensuring it reflected her personality. They often joked about how they felt like they were decorating a real home, as they wanted it to feel authentic. The attention to detail paid off, as fans loved the cozy yet stylish environment. As the series progressed, the bond between the cast deepened. They celebrated birthdays and milestones together, often sharing meals after long days of shooting. These moments of connection helped them portray their characters with genuine warmth and friendship. The laughter, creativity, and shared experiences made the production of That Girl not just a job, but a cherished chapter in their lives.
Saying goodbye to her boyfriend who's going overseas. And when she kisses him farewell, she's just not sure whether she's ever going to see him again.
Marlo Thomas starred in a popular show that featured her character navigating life and love in New York City. The opening sequence included a train shot filmed at Secaucus Junction in New Jersey. The scene was created by filming from the back of the train as it traveled northwest, then reversing the footage to give the illusion that the train was heading toward Newark. This clever technique also caused the traffic on the New Jersey Turnpike to appear to move backward, adding a unique visual element to the introduction. In her role, Marlo Thomas wore 2 sets of false eyelashes, which contributed to her character's distinctive look. The show also inspired a book titled That Girl and Phil, written by Desmond Athol in 1991. This book explores the love story between Marlo Thomas and Phil Donahue, providing insight into their relationship beyond the screen. The series became a cultural touchstone, reflecting the aspirations and challenges of young women in the 1960s.
The class account, you remember, graduation. We took the treasure and gave it to you to save for the reunion. $360.
That Girl made a significant mark in television history when it aired in 1966. The show followed the life of Anne Marie, a young woman trying to make it as an actress in New York City. This portrayal of a single woman pursuing her dreams was groundbreaking for its time. It challenged traditional gender roles and offered a fresh perspective on women's independence. The character of Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas, became a symbol of the modern woman, inspiring future shows to feature strong, independent female leads. The series influenced later sitcoms like Mary Tyler Moore's Show and Friends, which also focused on the lives of young women navigating careers and relationships. Its impact extended beyond television, as it encouraged filmmakers to create more diverse and relatable characters. The show's lighthearted approach to serious themes like ambition and love resonated with audiences, paving the way for more nuanced storytelling and comedy. Moreover, That Girl's style and fashion choices left a lasting impression, influencing trends in women's fashion during the late 1960s and beyond. The show's legacy continues to be felt in contemporary media, where the themes of empowerment and self-discovery remain relevant.
Once again, a perfect example of why you and I are in love with me. While you were filling her tooth, sir, I was filling my...
The relationship between Anne and her father, Lew, reflects Marlo Thomas's real-life bond with her father, Danny. This connection adds depth to the characters and their interactions. In one episode, Anne considers adopting the stage name Marie Brewster, combining her last name with her hometown. This leads to a humorous moment when her father refers to Don Hollinger as Hollinger Toledo, suggesting he is from Toledo. However, the series later establishes that Don and his family are actually from St. Louis, Missouri, creating a continuity error. Anne's residence is located at 344 W 78th Street, which is mentioned in the episode titled Defiant One. In that same episode, she meets a young boy named David, who lives on 89th Street. These details contribute to the show's setting and character development, providing viewers with a glimpse into Anne's life and the people around her. The series captures the challenges and experiences of a young woman navigating her career and relationships in a big city.
Untitled it is.
Anne, you typed it in small letters.
In the original unaired pilot episode, Ted Bessell's character was named Donald Blue Sky, reflecting his heritage as part Cherokee Indian. He played Anne's agent rather than a magazine reporter. Harold Gould portrayed Anne's father, while Penny Santon took on the role of her mother. In the first season, Arlene Galanka played Margie, the wife of Jerry Bauman, but she was replaced by Carolan Daniels in the second season. In this new role, her character was renamed Ruth. Galanka later returned in the second season as Bonita LaSalle, the girlfriend of Anne's publicist, Eddy Edwards. Marlo Thomas's father, Danny Thomas, frequently made cameo appearances on the show. One notable episode featured not only Danny, but also her sister Tara and brother Tony, showcasing the family's involvement in the series. The show captured the experiences of a young woman navigating her career and personal life in a relatable manner, resonating with audiences during its run.
Madam, I'm doing a little research on electrical appliances, and I'd like to know what's going on.
Oh, Donald, how marvelous! You're just...
Ted Bessell, known for his role in the show, maintained a close friendship with Marlo Thomas, his co-star. In October 1996, he confided in her about experiencing chest pains. Marlo advised him to seek medical help, but it was too late. He died in an emergency room shortly after. His passing was linked to an aneurysm that could have been treated if diagnosed earlier. The survival rate for those whose aneurysms burst is only 20%. The character of Anne Marie, portrayed by Marlo Thomas, made her final appearance in an animated special titled That Girl in Wonderland. This special aired on ABC in 1973, 2 years after the live-action series ended. The show featured Anne's father, Lew, who owned a restaurant called La Parisienne, adding a personal touch to the character's background. The series and its characters left a lasting impact on viewers, showcasing the life of a young woman navigating her career and relationships in New York City.
Marry a man like you, and if things were different, and we'd met at another time, another place, but we...
Marlo Thomas is widely recognized for her role as Anne Marie, a character who represented a new kind of woman on television. The show focused on her life as a young actress trying to make it in New York City. In a notable decision, the final episode was set to feature Anne and Donald getting married. However, Thomas, who was also an executive producer, opposed this ending. She believed it would send the wrong message to young girls, suggesting that marriage was the ultimate goal for women. Instead, she wanted to portray a more independent and ambitious vision for women. In addition to the live-action series, an animated version aired in 1973 as part of ABC's Superstar Saturday movie series. This adaptation, titled That Girl in Wonderland, featured Anne Marie, voiced by Thomas, imagining herself in classic stories like Alice in Wonderland and The Wizard of Oz. This creative approach allowed the character to explore different adventures while maintaining her identity. The series and its spin-off contributed to changing perceptions of women in media during that era.
Where's my father? Right there! Dad!
Reflecting on the 1966 TV series That Girl, many viewers remember how it brought a fresh perspective to women in television. The show followed Anne Marie, a young woman trying to make it as an actress in New York City. This portrayal of a single woman pursuing her dreams resonated with many, inspiring them to chase their own ambitions. The series broke away from traditional roles, showing a character who was independent and relatable. Viewers often share how they connected with Anne's struggles and triumphs, feeling empowered by her journey. The show's light-hearted humor and charming storytelling made it a favorite, leaving a lasting impact on how women were depicted in media. Many fans recall watching it with family, creating cherished memories that still influence their views on cinema today. If you have your own stories or memories about that girl, we invite you to share them. Your experiences can help others appreciate the show's significance. Like, share, and subscribe for more discussions on classic cinema.
That'll give you a monopoly on the utilities.
Mr. Marie, I really don't think this is the place to discuss it.
Why not?
As we wrap up our journey through the vibrant world of that girl, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the talented cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they find success in new roles, or did they take unexpected paths? Join us as we delve into the lives of Marlo Thomas, who brought Anne Marie to life, and her co-stars, exploring their careers and personal stories that unfolded long after the show's final curtain. From groundbreaking projects to surprising career shifts, the aftermath of That Girl is filled with twists and turns that will keep you guessing. Discover how these beloved characters evolved and what legacy they left behind in the entertainment industry. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating journeys of the cast, revealing the hidden stories that shaped their lives beyond the iconic series. You won't want to miss this intriguing look at where they are now.
Come on in. I'll make you something. You must be hungry.
How could I be hungry? Since midnight, I've been eating my heart out.
Ronnie Schell portrayed Harvey Peck in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character known for his charming, yet often hapless demeanor. Harvey was a friend and occasional love interest of the main character, Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas. Schell's performance brought a mix of humor and vulnerability, making Harvey a memorable part of the show. After That Girl ended, Schell continued to work in television and film, appearing in various series and movies, but he struggled to find a role that matched the impact of Harvey Peck. In his personal life, Schell faced significant challenges. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which often led to feelings of isolation. A notable incident in his life was a publicized divorce that left him grappling with the emotional fallout. He also faced financial difficulties during the late 1970s, which forced him to take on lesser roles and work in voice acting. Despite these hardships, Schell remained resilient, finding solace in his passion for comedy and performance. As of the latest information, Ronnie Schell has continued to make appearances in various projects, maintaining a presence in the entertainment industry. His journey reflects the complexities of fame, the struggles behind the scenes, and the enduring spirit of a performer who has navigated both triumphs and tribulations.
And I don't want to hear about that.
But 1955 a bottle.
I don't want to hear about that either.
Jesse White portrayed Eddy Edwards in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character known for his charm and comedic timing. Eddy was a supportive friend to the main character, Anne Marie, often providing a light-hearted counterbalance to her ambitions. White's performance was memorable, showcasing his ability to blend humor with sincerity, which resonated with audiences. After That Girl, Jesse White's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a comedic actor. This limitation affected his opportunities, leading to a period of frustration. In his personal life, White dealt with the loss of his first wife, which deeply impacted him. He also faced financial difficulties during the late 1970s, leading to a brief hiatus from acting. Despite these hardships, White remained resilient, eventually finding success in voice acting and commercials. He became the iconic voice of the Maytag repairman, a role that brought him renewed recognition. In his later years, he was known for his philanthropic efforts, particularly in education and the arts. The last known information about Jesse White indicates that he passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles. Marlo Thomas portrayed Anne Marie in the 1966 series That Girl, a character that became a symbol of independence and ambition for women in the 1960s. Anne Marie was a young actress navigating the challenges of life in New York City, embodying the struggles and aspirations of many women of her time. Thomas's performance was groundbreaking, showcasing a blend of charm and determination that resonated with audiences. After That Girl ended in 1971, Thomas faced a series of personal and professional challenges. She struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success, leading to a period of uncertainty in her career. Despite this, she found new avenues in producing and philanthropy, notably with her work for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, founded by her father, Danny Thomas. However, her life was not without hardship. Thomas faced the pressures of fame and the scrutiny that came with it, including a high-profile relationship with actor Ted Bessell, which ended tragically with his untimely death in 1996. This loss deeply affected her, adding a layer of sorrow to her public persona. In recent years, Marlo Thomas has continued to be active in various charitable endeavors and has made appearances in television and film, though she has largely stepped back from the spotlight. As of now, she remains a respected figure in Hollywood, known for her advocacy work and her contributions to the arts.
Crazy.
That's why it's gonna work.
Now listen to me. The part is taken.
Oh, Donald.
Alan Oppenheimer portrayed Dr. Globe in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that added a layer of complexity to the show. Dr. Globe was a quirky, eccentric figure, often providing comic relief while also reflecting the era's cultural shifts. Oppenheimer's performance was memorable, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a touch of seriousness, which resonated with audiences. After That Girl, Oppenheimer's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in various television series and films. He became well known for his voice work, lending his talents to animated characters in shows like The Secret of NIMH and Transformers. However, his life was not without challenges. Oppenheimer faced personal hardships, including the struggles of balancing a demanding career with family life. He experienced the pain of divorce, which left a mark on his personal life. And in the late 1980s, Oppenheimer was involved in a scandal when allegations surfaced regarding his behavior on set, leading to a temporary decline in his career. Despite these setbacks, he managed to rebuild his reputation and continued to work in the industry. As of the latest information, Oppenheimer remains a respected figure in the entertainment world, though he has largely stepped back from the public eye. His legacy endures through his diverse body of work and the impact he made on both television and animation.
What does that mean?
It means I'll talk to him.
I'll call Mr. Howard.
Ruth Buzzi portrayed Pete Peterson in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that showcased her comedic talent and ability to bring warmth to a supporting role. Buzzi's performance was marked by a blend of humor and sincerity, making her a memorable part of the show. After That Girl, Buzzi's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances on various television shows and in films. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the pressures of fame and the struggle to maintain her identity in a rapidly changing entertainment landscape. Buzzi also dealt with the darker side of Hollywood, including the scrutiny of her private life and the impact of typecasting. In her later years, she became involved in charity work, focusing on causes close to her heart. As of the latest updates, Ruth Buzzi remains a beloved figure in entertainment, continuing to inspire others with her resilience and dedication to her craft.
Cents for a figure like that. $1 million, that's what I'd give.
Stuart Margolin portrayed Dr. Philip L. Pretty in the 1966 series That Girl, a role that showcased his charm and comedic timing. Dr. Pretty was a quirky character, often providing a humorous counterpoint to the show's lead, Anne Marie. Margolin's performance left a lasting impression, blending wit with a touch of vulnerability. After That Girl, Margolin's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in The Rockford Files, where he played the conman Angel Martin, a character that became iconic in its own right. However, Margolin's life was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his career and relationships. His tumultuous journey included a brief marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him to navigate the complexities of life in the public eye. Despite these challenges, he remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his resilience and talent. In recent years, information about Margolin has become scarce, with little public activity reported. His last known appearances were in the early 2000s, and he has largely stepped away from the spotlight. The mystery surrounding his current life adds to the intrigue of a man who once captivated audiences with his performances.
Oh, you just think it over, and you can tell me in the morning.
Listen, if I do decide to do it, do I...
Rob Reiner played the role of Carl in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that was a friend and confidant to the show's lead. Carl was portrayed as a supportive figure, often providing comic relief and a sense of stability in the chaotic life of the main character. This role marked Rayner's early entry into the entertainment industry, showcasing his talent for both acting and comedy. After That Girl, Reiner's career took a significant turn. He became a successful director and producer, known for films like This Is Spinal Tap and When Harry Met Sally. However, his journey was not without challenges. Reiner faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his father, Carl Reiner, a legendary comedian and actor. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a period of introspection and grief. In the late 1990s, Reiner was involved in a public divorce from his first wife, which added to his struggles. He also faced criticism for his outspoken political views, which sometimes alienated parts of his fan base. Despite these challenges, Reiner continued to work in the industry, earning accolades for his contributions. As of the latest information, Rob Reiner remains active in Hollywood, advocating for various social issues and continuing to direct and produce. His legacy is marked by both his artistic achievements and the personal battles he has faced throughout his life.
Hello?
Who is this?
Donald Hollinger?
What are you doing in my daughter's room?
Oh, hello, Miss...
Rosemary DeCamp portrayed Helen Marie in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a role that showcased her talent as a supportive mother figure to the show's lead character, Anne Marie. Camp's performance was marked by a blend of warmth and wisdom, providing a grounding presence in the often whimsical narrative. However, her career was not without its shadows. After That Girl, DeCamp faced significant challenges, including a decline in prominent roles as television began to shift towards younger stars. In her personal life, DeCamp experienced hardships, including the tragic loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also battled health issues later in life, including a stroke that impacted her ability to perform. Despite these struggles, she remained resilient, continuing to work in smaller roles and voice acting. In her later years, DeCamp lived a quiet life, largely away from the public eye. She passed away in 2001, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a career that spanned several decades. Her story is one of talent, resilience, and the complexities of life in the entertainment industry.
You really think we should go there?
Well, why not? They have great honeymoon.
Bernie Kopell portrayed Jerry Bauman in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character known for his charm and comedic timing. Jerry was a friend and occasional love interest of the main character, Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas. Kopell's performance brought a light-hearted yet complex dynamic to the show, showcasing his ability to balance humor with genuine emotion. After That Girl ended, Kopell's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in series like The Love Boat and Get Smart. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the pressures of fame and the struggle to find roles that matched his early success. In the late 1970s, Kopell was involved in a scandal when he was accused of being part of a group that allegedly engaged in unethical practices in Hollywood, which cast a shadow over his career. Despite these challenges, he persevered, continuing to work in television and theater. As of the latest updates, Kopell remains active in the entertainment industry, participating in conventions and events, reflecting on his long career.
Privacy.
Oh, yes, Donald, I'm sorry.
Get this for him. It'll kill the pain.
Mabel Albertson portrayed Mildred Hollinger in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a role that showcased her talent as a comedic yet stern mother figure. Mildred's character was often caught between her traditional values and her daughter's modern aspirations, creating a dynamic that resonated with audiences. Albertson's performance brought depth to the role, making Mildred both relatable and memorable. After That Girl, Albertson continued to work in television and film, appearing in various shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show and Bewitched. However, her career was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. Albertson also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce, and maintaining relevance was a constant struggle. In her later years, Albertson became more reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. She lived a quiet life, away from the public eye, and little is known about her final years. The last known information about her dates back to the early 2000s, when she was reported to be living in California. Her legacy remains in the hearts of those who remember her work, a testament to her talent and resilience.
please.
Thank you. Wow, what a beautiful chair.
Oh, yeah, speaking of chairs.
James Gregory portrayed Jonathan Adams in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that served as a foil to the ambitious protagonist, embodying the struggles of a man caught between traditional expectations and modern aspirations. Gregory's performance brought depth to Adams, showcasing a blend of charm and vulnerability that resonated with viewers. After the show ended, Gregory's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in classics like The Manchurian Candidate and The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with alcoholism that affected both his career and relationships. Scandals surrounding his off-screen behavior often overshadowed his professional achievements, leading to a decline in roles. In his later years, Gregory became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his past while grappling with the shadows of his earlier fame. Hal Williams portrayed the role of the court clerk in the 1966 TV series That Girl, bringing a unique blend of authority and subtle humor to the character. His performance stood out in a show that focused on the life of a young woman trying to make it in New York City. Williams' character often provided a grounding presence amidst the show's comedic chaos, showcasing his ability to balance seriousness with lightheartedness. After That Girl, Hal Williams continued to work in television and film, appearing in various roles that highlighted his versatility as an actor. However, his career was not without challenges. In the late 1970s, he faced personal hardships, including a public divorce that drew media attention and scrutiny. This period marked a significant downturn in his career, as he struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. In the 1980s, Williams made a comeback with appearances in popular shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but his personal life remained tumultuous. He dealt with financial difficulties and health issues, which added to the shadows of his past. Despite these struggles, he maintained a passion for acting and continued to work in the industry. As of the last known information, Hal Williams has largely stepped back from the public eye, with few updates on his current activities. His legacy in television remains marked by both his contributions to the industry and the personal battles he faced throughout his life.
You lucky model, you.
What are you talking about?
Look at this.
Ted Bessell portrayed Donald Hollinger in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a role that defined his early career. As the charming and supportive boyfriend of the lead character, Bessell brought a blend of humor and sincerity to the screen. His performance resonated with audiences, making him a beloved figure in the world of television. However, after the show ended in 1971, Bessell faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading to a series of guest appearances and minor roles in various productions. In his personal life, Bessell dealt with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. He faced hardships, including the tragic loss of his father, which deeply affected him. Despite these struggles, he continued to work in the industry, eventually transitioning to directing and producing. Bessell's later years were marked by a quieter life, away from the spotlight. He passed away in 1996 from complications related to cancer, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by the darker aspects of his personal journey. His last known work was in the early 1990s, and he is remembered for his contributions to television and the challenges he faced throughout his life. Shelley Duvall's portrayal of Jules Benedict in the 1966 TV series That Girl showcased his talent for comedy and charm. As a supporting character, Jules served as a mentor and friend to the lead, embodying a blend of wisdom and humor that resonated with audiences. Duvall's performance was marked by a distinctive flair, making Jules a memorable part of the show. After That Girl, Duvall's career continued in television and theater, but he faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over his professional life. He struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer that ultimately led to his passing in 1974. His personal life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships, including a marriage that ended in divorce, which left him grappling with loneliness and the pressures of fame. In the years following his death, Duvall's legacy has been remembered for his contributions to entertainment, yet the darker aspects of his life reveal a man who faced significant hardships. The last known information about him highlights a complex figure whose comedic talent was often overshadowed by personal struggles.
The argument was about me?
Well,
Mother?
Daddy decided...
Dabney Coleman portrayed Dr. Leon Bessemer in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that showcased his ability to blend charm with a hint of complexity. Dr. Bessemer was a love interest for the lead character, embodying the struggles of a young man trying to balance ambition with personal relationships. This role marked an early point in Coleman's career, where he began to establish himself as a versatile actor capable of handling both comedic and serious roles. After That Girl, Coleman faced various challenges in his career. He became known for playing antagonistic characters in films like 9 to 5 and Tootsie, often portraying men with dark, complicated motives. His personal life was not without turmoil. He experienced a tumultuous marriage to actress Jean Hale, which ended in divorce. Coleman also faced public scrutiny during the 1980s when he was involved in a high-profile legal battle over the custody of his children, revealing the darker side of fame and the pressures it can bring. In recent years, Coleman has largely stepped back from the spotlight, with little public information about his current activities. His last known appearances were in the early 2000s, and he has maintained a low profile since then. The mystery surrounding his life now adds to the intrigue of a man who once captivated audiences with his performances.
Not that there's much family left to be in or out of. Come to think of it, the way things are going...
As we wrap up our look at the beloved series That Girl, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show, which aired in 1966, introduced us to Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas, a young woman chasing her dreams in New York City. The series tackled real-life challenges, from Anne's struggles to find acting jobs to her relationship with her boyfriend Donald, portrayed by Ted Bessell. It was groundbreaking for its time, showcasing a strong, independent woman navigating her career and personal life. Marlo Thomas became a role model for many, inspiring viewers to pursue their passions despite obstacles. The show's charm and humor left a lasting impact, making it a cherished part of many childhoods. Did you watch That Girl when you were growing up? What memories do you have connected to Anne Marie's adventures? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences could spark a wonderful conversation about this iconic series and its influence on our lives.
Oh, well. Anyway, I owe you a desk.
Okay.